Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, right?
Today.
That would have been awkward if I said Wednesday and it wasn't Wednesday.
It was actually Friday. I wish it was Friday.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Wednesday's the greatest day. Let's talk about that. I don't think Friday's a great day. I think Wednesday is.
Really?
I'll explain it a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. Good morning, beautiful people. It's Wednesday. I love Wednesday. Let me tell you why. Because Monday's behind me and Friday's in front of me, so it's like right in the middle where you have the best of both worlds. You have Sunday on one hand that you just had, and then you have Friday coming up that you have. So you're like the best of both worlds, right on top of the mountain. See the whole week ahead of you.
That is true.
That's just my interpretation. Fridays are second for me because Fridays still mean that I'm not done work. Like I have Sunday, and usually Saturday is all the work that I do at home, or go shopping or chores, and so really there's no rest time.
True that.
But Wednesday seems like we don't have that much on Wednesday nights, except for tonight, which is crazy. But usually Wednesday I have nothing on the night either. Wednesday is usually my
chill night.
Because I've been busy from Sunday to Tuesday, and then from Thursday to Saturday I'm crazy. So anyway, Wednesday is the greatest for me.
So now we all know.
There you go. And then some people say GOAT. You know, that person's GOAT. And that stands for greatest of all time.
I had to look that up because my students were talking about somebody in sports being the GOAT. And I'm like, what does that mean?
So if you really want to go with it, you can say Jesus is GOAT.
Is the GOAT, not just GOAT.
Right. And then we have Ali, Muhammad Ali. What did he say? That I'm the greatest.
Did he say that?
Yeah. And then you have Will Smith in the song Getting Jiggy With It.
Na 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 na.
That says, met Ali, he told me I'm the greatest.
Oh, Will Smith is now the greatest.
And then Will Smith's the greatest.
Oh.
So he slapped somebody on screen. But anyway. So all these people, all these things, trying to be the greatest of all. And then you have sports, running on to go there, but people think that the greatest of these different sports, whatever. They get paid millions of dollars, and then we have people who have no houses and are starving. Don't get me started. So, this human condition of being the greatest kind of started all the way back to Adam and Eve. Eve thought she was going to be the greatest when she ate the fruit. And then Adam's like, well, I'm going to be the greatest. And so he ate the fruit. And then they weren't the greatest because Adam blamed his wife, the wife blames Satan, and Satan had no one to blame. And who is the greatest? It was God.
He was just laughing ahead.
He was just laughing.
Oh.
So, then you have the two brothers, Cain and Abel, and one of them thought they were the greatest because they were jealous of the other one.
Killed over it.
And then you got Tower of Babel. That they thought they were the greatest in the world, and they thought, well, let's build this building to God, and let's be God. They weren't the greatest. And then you go on and on and on. Everybody thinks they're the greatest. And then you come to the apostles, and in Matthew 18, verse 1, it says this. At that time, the disciples came to Jesus and asked, who then is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? I bet Jesus was like...
I know, I wonder what Jesus was thinking. Are you serious, guys?
I'm standing right before you. I'm the God of the universe. I made you. I am the GOAT. And you're saying, what? Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? And he humbles them because he says the least of these are the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. And they're like, all right, who's the least? No, they didn't say that. But
they were probably thinking
it. So Matthew 18:1, they asked him, who is the greatest in the kingdom? Nobody is the greatest except God. If we were the greatest, then we would be God, and we're not God. So, on a scale, it's God and everybody else. And those who are on this line are only great because God made them that way, because it's God who brings you into his fold through Jesus Christ. You did nothing. Okay? You are not the greatest. It's Jesus who brings you into the greatest, into God. And so we got to understand we're all in the same boat. There are some that are forgiven and with Jesus to get to God, but literally we're in the same boat as everybody else. And so God is the greatest. And Matthew over and over again records this, that Jesus is saying, come to me, come to me to get to God, because nobody's the greatest except God himself. And so I think that's a humbling experience, at least for the apostles, the disciples, and those who choose Jesus, is to humbly bow themselves and say, I am not the greatest. I will never be the greatest. There's always somebody better than you, and there's always somebody worse than you. So you just do the best you can with God's help, because God can help you, not the world, not anybody else. So my encouragement for you today is, who's the greatest? Think about it. Love you. Have a good day. No, I love you. Jesus loves you too. You have a great day. Happy Wednesday.
Bye-bye.
Frankie's out.
Frankie's out. That's a new one.
Yeah.